Welcome to Paws and Pals. Today we have with us our pals, Canine Rescue of Central PA. Welcome, ladies. Welcome back, actually.
Thank you.
Today we have with us Denise Lemley, who is the pet placement coordinator, and we also have Melina Ricker, who is a foster mom. So welcome, guys. And we have the adorable Kai, who is 11 years old. He's a little guy and he's very cute, but there are a couple of factors in him that people need to keep in mind if they do want to adopt Kai. So let's talk about all about his personality.
Okay, so Kai's a sweet boy. He can be a little spicy and unsure sometimes, but he's a very good boy. Once he trusts you forever, and you're on his list. He just likes to approve of you first before you're on his forever list in his little circle of trust.
So who would be the ideal, if you could have the ideal parent for Kai, who would that be? How would that person look like, do on a day-to-day?
So the ideal person would be somebody who either is home all the time or can work from home. He has a little bit of separation anxiety, so it'd be good if he could stay with you. He loves car rides, so if you go for a car ride to go get coffee or whatever, he would love that. But he likes a home that doesn't have a lot of activity. He doesn't want people coming in and out. So if you have teenagers that have people coming over, or you have an active social life, that's probably not the right fit for him.
And his former owner was older. And
yes, she was. She adopted him from another rescue when he was less than a year old. She had him for 9 years, and he was great with her, but unfortunately she had to go to a nursing home, and she wasn't able to take him along. So yeah.
Kai is getting spoiled on Paws and Pals today. The handful of cheese just keeps coming. It's his best day ever.
Yes,
I love that for Kai. Now, I do want to transition into something very important that, you know, is often kind of overlooked. We talk about it a lot, but the importance of being a foster parent. What does that look like? Why are people a little bit apprehensive? Because it does at first seem like a lot of responsibility, but you guys, the organization, takes a lot of that for the potential foster, right?
Absolutely. The best thing is all that you really need is love. All that you need is space and love, because the rescue will provide the kennel, the rescue will provide the medicine, the rescue will provide any toys or anything that you need for the dog. They've even done some training for him, which is awesome. The dogs that need training, it's awesome. It's no money. It's basically you need to make the dog available for events so that they can meet their new potential foster. You need to keep us updated with photos, and you just need to show them love. That's really it. It's easy to be a foster person. It's
easy peasy. All right. And you guys do have a couple of dogs in foster care right now that are absolutely adorable. And I know we're going to go through a couple of those photos right now, but can you talk about some of these dogs and what it looks like for a dog to be in a foster home? Because they're learning how to be a dog at the end of the day, be, you know, calm, cool, you know, learn how to play, and some of these dogs that we're seeing are so cute.
Yeah, they are.
Overall, right?
Yeah. So two of the dogs, Bonnie and Clyde, they came to us from a hoarding situation. So they're in foster to really learn how to be a dog, and they have come so far, and their fosters have done such an amazing job of housebreaking them and teaching them to accept affection. And so now they are available for adoption. You can go to our website, crcpa.org, under the Adoptable tab and apply to adopt them. We have Nala, who has been in foster for a long time. Her foster is doing amazing things with her. And Sparky has been with us for a long time in foster as well, and we love our foster families, and we appreciate all the effort and time that they put in for it.
If you'd like any information on Kai, who is absolutely spoiled today, hopefully he doesn't have any issues afterwards after all the cheese, but he's going to be a happy pup today.